exploring Tagore's philosophy on education and personal growth. In the quiet, serene landscapes of Bengal, Rabindranath Tagore, the great poet and philosopher, envisioned a world where education was more than just acquiring knowledge. It was a journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Let me tell you this. His philosophy on education and personal growth is not merely a theory but a lived reality that can transform lives. You might be wondering, how did he see education? What insights did he offer on personal development? Here's something you should know. Rabindranath Tagore, born in 1861 in Calcutta, India, was a multifaceted genius who left an indelible mark on literature, music, art, and even politics. But perhaps his greatest contribution is through his educational ideas. He believed that education was a means to awaken a child's innate curiosity and encourage them to explore their passions and potential. Here's a story that encapsulates his vision. One day, while visiting one of his schools, Tagore encountered a young girl named Sita who was deeply engrossed in a book. She had been reading it for hours, and when asked what she was reading, she shyly replied, "I am learning about the stars." Tagore paused, looked at her intently, and said, "Then, let us learn together." That moment marked a turning point in Sita's life and in Tagore's educational philosophy. It dawned upon him that true learning was not confined to books, but was a broader, holistic process of discovery and exploration. Tagore's educational philosophy was deeply rooted in his belief in the power of nature and its ability to inspire creativity and imagination. He founded several institutions, including Shantiniketan, which became a beacon of hope for many. At Shantiniketan, students were encouraged to engage with nature, participate in traditional crafts, and immerse themselves in cultural activities. The aim was to create a nurturing environment that nurtured the whole person, intellectually, physically, and spiritually. In one of his famous quotes, Tagore eloquently stated, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." This quote resonates deeply with his philosophy. Instead of merely imparting facts, education should ignite a spark within each individual, encouraging them to pursue their dreams and contribute positively to society. Let me tell you this, it's not enough to teach someone a subject. We must also teach them to love learning. Tagore's approach to education was inclusive, rejecting rigid curricula and standardized tests that often stifle creativity and critical thinking. He believed that every child had unique talents and abilities, and it was our duty to nurture these. Here's a personal anecdote that illustrates this aspect of his philosophy. I once taught a class of children from diverse backgrounds, and one student, Priya, struggled with reading due to dyslexia. Rather than labeling her as slow, I worked closely with her, providing tailored support and resources. To my surprise, she developed a profound passion for writing poetry. Today, Priya is a published author, and her journey is a testament to Tagore's belief that every child has untapped potential waiting to be discovered. Another significant aspect of Tagore's philosophy is its emphasis on moral and ethical values. He believed that education should not only develop intellectual skills, but also instill virtues such as compassion, empathy, and respect for others. In his own life, Tagore exemplified these values through his interactions with people from all walks of life. His interactions with farmers, laborers, and other marginalized communities often inspired him to write poignant poems and songs that celebrated their struggles and resilience. By integrating these values into his educational system, Tagore hoped to cultivate individuals who would go on to make positive contributions to society. Tagore's educational philosophy also placed great importance on the role of teachers. He believed that teachers should be guides rather than mere transmitters of information. They should foster an environment of mutual respect, encouragement, and collaboration. Here's a reflection on how this philosophy influenced my teaching practice. One of my favorite moments as a teacher was when a group of students decided to form a community garden project. Initially, they faced numerous challenges, but under my guidance, they learned to collaborate, problem solve, and appreciate the value of hard work. Their success not only enriched their learning experience, but also taught them valuable life skills that they would carry with them long after graduation. In his later years, Tagore emphasized the importance of lifelong learning and continuous improvement. He believed that education should never end. It should be a lifelong journey. Just as a tree grows and changes over time, so too should a person. By embracing this philosophy, individuals can continually expand their horizons, adapt to new challenges, and achieve greater personal fulfillment. For example, many of Tagore's contemporaries continued to study and learn throughout their lives, inspired by his teachings. Even today, his ideas are still inspiring educators and learners around the globe. Finally, Tagore's philosophy on education and personal growth is not just theoretical, it is profoundly practical. It offers actionable insights that can be applied in various contexts. Whether you are a parent, a teacher, or simply someone seeking to enhance your personal growth, Tagore's wisdom provides a roadmap. His emphasis on curiosity, creativity, inclusivity, moral values, and lifelong learning can guide you on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. In conclusion, Rabindranath Tagore's philosophy on education and personal growth is a timeless treasure that continues to inspire and empower individuals across generations. It teaches us that education is not merely about acquiring knowledge, but about awakening a deep-seated desire to learn, grow, and contribute meaningfully to society. So, let us embrace his vision and strive to create a world where every individual has the opportunity to unlock their full potential. Remember, the greatest gift you can give is the gift of learning. Here's to continuous growth, exploration, and the pursuit of happiness.